This morning near King Drive, that's where we find CBS 2's Jeremy Ross, kind of live near the scene there with the latest on this for us. Hi, Jeremy.
Hello, Marissa. A double fatality in the scene behind me continues to develop. As you can see, IDOT has called in heavy machinery to lift up a semi so they can extract a car from underneath. Accident investigators remain on this scene. Several squads are in the area on the Bishop Ford Freeway, and as a result, a portion of it is closed down. All of this happened around 3 in the morning. Police have been here ever since. The most chilling part centers around a passenger car wedged underneath a semi. To give you an idea of the force of the impact, the car hit and went through the trailer's back bumper, coming to rest behind the first set of wheels, killing at least 2 people. It is unclear what preceded the impact, but no doubt investigators are looking into if speed, distracted driving, or if drugs and or alcohol played a role. Police say all lanes of the outbound Bishop Ford are closed from I-57. There were apparently traffic backups on the freeway before the collision. A neighbor reacts to the impact.
I'm just hoping and praying that there were no children in that car.
Appear to be 2 adult victims.
That's still too many. It's still too many. Whether they're adults or not, it's still too many.
Police continue to look into the cause of this crash, and if you're planning on using the outbound freeway, you're asked to possibly take alternate routes to avoid backups, and certainly the conditions out here. We're live near the Bishop Ford. Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News. Marissa.
Being shipped back to Chicago, deserving city.
Jim Williams, CBS 2 News.
And it didn't take long for the championship reality to hit home. The party stretched from Williamsport to right here in Chicago. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross joins us with more on all of those hometown celebrations. It was kind of loud here, and it wasn't the thunder and lightning.
No. Fans all over the place. And it's been said one of the most difficult things in all of sports is to hit a simple baseball. We're talking about 11, 12-year-olds here.
Right.
Of course, you need coordination. This guy doesn't have it. Well, supporters showed up to 2 viewing parties. The result, the kind of Little League celebration not seen here in decades. And there was much rejoicing over at the Kroc Center. Thousands celebrated the come-from-behind win. Fans of all ages cheered the team on, and that included former opponents of Jackie Robinson West and some former players who played for JRW decades ago. Team from Illinois has never won the entire tournament. Some watching the series run right from the start, others here for the championship game. Regardless, start the dance party.
World Series, baby! JRW! Woo!
What's really inspiring is how they play as a team. They never give up.
They've done something historical that will go down for as long as we can remember. I've never seen it in my lifetime. And my generation has never seen anything like this. So it's a sense of pride. It makes you want to cry.
Getting to see them, it's amazing, baby. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, baby. Get on board, baby. World Series, baby. Woo!
She's still dancing. She's still dancing. The final game of the Little League World Series is today at 2 p.m. The city is hosting 2 watch parties. One at the Salvation Army Kroc Center at 119th and Loomis, and the second right here downtown on State Street in front of the Chicago Theater. Please save 2 seats for us.
Absolutely.
There's a rumor, by the way, it will be without rain, but that's Ed's department.
That's Ed's department, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, though.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy. Such a big day yesterday.
Just 2 weeks ago, the community suffered severe flooding. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross is live in Burbank with proposals to stop that flooding. Jeremy.
And this is the kind of scene that neighbors here are becoming all too familiar with, flooding in their area. Driving around earlier today, we didn't see a lot of property damage from recent storms, but I can tell you every time clouds roll in overhead, people here grow more concerned.
This street was like a river.
First the rain, then the pain.
You worry, you worry. I was up watching it.
That is the drill for Charles Janowski. Wednesday's downpour didn't damage his basement. We can't say the same for the flooding August 22nd. Those waters washed up the cars, making travel tough, and walking the dog even tougher.
We had snakes swimming in the water right in the garage here, you know what I mean?
Rain has become more intense. We understand weather patterns have changed.
Catherine O'Connor of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District describes the rain event as rare, and the nearby reservoir designed in the 1960s to hold it is out of date. Wednesday night, she'll speak with city leaders about ways to modernize and possibly prevent future flooding, but that will cost taxpayers.
According to our very initial estimates, will cost from $2 to $10 million.
Here's another one.
Janowski shows us letters he and his dad wrote 14 years ago to fix the flooding. His father has since passed away, and Janowski may not be planning to remain here much longer.
How many times can you do this, you know?
You ready to move?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The mayor tells us that he is working with Cook County to request emergency disaster relief funds from FEMA, and those funds could help homeowners in this community. Separate from that, meeting happens tonight at 7:30. Live in Burbank, Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News. Rob, Kate.
Thank you, Jeremy.
As you heard earlier, the specter of even more bodies hangs over Gary. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross is live in Gary, where police are searching with cadaver dogs. Jeremy.
It's an active search beginning around 10 this morning. It lasted for more than 6 hours, and police tell us it is all part of a thorough investigation. Police take the next steps in learning how many bodies could be left in the wake of accused serial killer 43-year-old Darren Vann. About 20 officers from local, county, and federal agencies stopped by dozens of Gary homes, most of them vacant, neglected by owners and time, and a potential hiding spot for corpses. At least 7 bodies are part of the case so far.
So this not all?
There may be more.
Wow.
Jules Jackson knows Vann and knows investigators searched the home next to hers. A bone was found in that house, but after inspecting it, investigators determined it was not from a human. Police and sheriff's deputies visited places the accused killer may have visited in the past, and that, says Jackson, may take time.
He'd be walking around, he'd be, at the nightclub, so I guess he'd see who watching, leave walking the club. He'd be everywhere.
In an effort to speed up the search, officers called on a 9-year-old border collie named Wiley. The cadaver dog tried to pick up scents from suspicious homes. Gary's mayor indicated local police were no longer pursuing specific leads to find more victims, but officers say the process is a way to dot the I, cross their T's in the word investigation.
I hope some of the family find some closure.
The city tells us 119 homes in total were searched. The police chief updating numbers a short time ago, telling us about 35 officers helped out, and that effort continues tomorrow. To give you an idea of the kind of noise we're experiencing out here, we downloaded a free noise measuring application. Out here, the noise outside, my voice, picks up at anywhere between 60 to 70 decibels. When planes fly overhead, that increases to somewhere between 90 to 100 decibels. It is by no means a true scientific measure, but the difference is keeping neighbors up at night.
We live a beautiful life here.
But some in Itasca say that's only possible with the volume turned off.
It's louder than the loudest train you could hear.
It sounds like an air show. It's more like
It's just continuous.
The mayor's mother, Nancy Prine, kept a list.
250, 10, 252.
She recalls hearing a plane's flight path from O'Hare about every 2 minutes.
It was never as bad as it is right now.
You cannot sit outside on the front of your house, in the back of your house, and have a conversation. Here, look at where that is.
This week, the FAA declined a request to hold additional hearings, saying their initial evaluation, including noise assessment, was comprehensive, but adds they are reevaluating a portion of the airport build-out because one runway is being constructed in a different order than first anticipated. Lawmakers like Congressman Mike Quigley are working
to pressure the FAA to hold hearings, to alternate the use of runways in the short term.
That could mean less air traffic overhead, less noise overheard.
Having a hard time talking on the phone.
Now you can't even watch TV.
Even with the windows closed, it's difficult.